All right, welcome to another edition of Energy Can Man. We got on this one another C4 with the bombsicle. That's what they call this one here. Before I get started on this one, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and review. Up on the early Monday morning, ready to get back on the grind. Knock out another 5 days, and then we enjoy our weekend again. So, man, like I said, this is the first bombsicle. I'm about pretty much done all the flavor to have locally around in my area, so I kind of got to branch out to get it. I know these ain't all. I haven't done all the C4 flavors, but I pretty much done like the bulk, each one to find the majority of them. So, but I've had this before. This was not bad. I'm trying. We're gonna kind of compare it today when I just did the Freedom Ice or the. So we're gonna try that one, and well, I'm gonna try to remember how to compare it on that one. Like I said, these 16-ounce can ones, they give you the 200 milligrams of caffeine. So definitely a good way to definitely get the energy on them. I would say C4 is probably my top two as far as energy drinks as overall right now in 2023. Like I said, and then like I said, to me, I mean, I call these things miracle water because it's just I don't know how they do it. Cause when you look at the bag, like like a Monster or something like that, you can look at the ingredients and say, okay, it's adding a bunch of sugar, it's adding a bunch of this, adding a bunch of that. But when these, man, it's so hard to tell because it's like there's no sugars, there's no total carbohydrates, there's no sodium, so they're not putting salt in it. That's one thing I noticed. With a lot of these other energy drinks that are one that do have a lot of sugar, and they also have a lot of sodium. Where you're just drinking sugar and salt, essentially what you're drinking. So that's what I got to say on that one. Kind of like I drank a lot of sodium yesterday from the energy drinks, and then I ate food with a lot of salt on it. So you got to really watch your sodium level if you're drinking real sugar drink with a lot of sodium on them. But like I said, with these, they just got on. That's why I think I was not having I probably hadn't been in the health issues I probably should be, drinking all the drinks I had drunk for many years. I have, because I finally just stayed with like sugar frees and low calories and low carbs. I think that's kind of the only thing that saved me. I just drunk like straight, you know, old school mean green monsters or something like that. I'm sure I probably have high blood pressure and sodium problems and everything else. But, all right, let's try to give a smell here. Now, I hadn't had a smell in a while, but I mean, it's not smell to taste, but it had a close smell to the Freedom Ice. That's why I could kind of compare it to that one because it's very similar to it. It's a little different, but it's very close to it. And then, like I said, we got a cup of ice. And then, like I said, it just all comes out clear. And like I said, the one thing people say about claiming on the C4 and all that, it's the first bombshell. But I don't, like I said, you get the warmness and the tingling. I don't really get the warmness. I barely get a little bit of tingling anymore. And really, it's me. Like I said, anybody drink that has had very low tolerance will never try one. You'll definitely get a tingling. It's kind of like smoking cigarette. When you first smoke a cigarette, you get that head rush, and after that, it just kind of gets where you're just drinking. You just get the feel. You just want to smoke one, but for me to get the probably the real good tingling out of it, I probably would have to drink about one and a half of these. Like I said, I wouldn't recommend drinking two of these back to back. I have done it. Not recommend it. It's just too much. Too much at one time. Too much. It's weird. It's kind of like too much brain food. I don't know the best way. Because they put all that niacin and taurine and all that stuff is brain food for you. And when you drink like two of them back to back, it's like your brain like disconnect from your body. It's the best way I can describe it because it's like your brain's still trying to like go 100 miles an hour, but your body's just like, it's like it wants to shut down on you because it's just like too much for it to handle. So that's my advice on that one. And then on top of that, hard trying to beat at your damn chest too. So I recommend you gonna drink 2 C4s in a day. Definitely give yourself like at least a 5 hour period between gap. Like so you drink one in the morning. That if I have 2 C4s or how I used to do it, can't really do it now with the review because I'm just kind of all over the place on what kind of energy drinks I'm drinking. But my normal pattern would have been like 1 C4 in the morning on the way to work, and then I would drink water, maybe at work, before break, maybe, just like a little half a bottle of water or something, and then maybe like a cup of water, another cup of water at break time, but then when it hits lunch, that's when I would go, drinking this. But which by then you had like 5-6 hours of, you know, time of not drinking no caffeine or nothing like that for your body to digest through the first one. And most time with the C4, man, I mean, to be honest with you, even by the time you get lunchtime, you're still gonna be really feeling the effects of it. I don't want my camera just like zooming in and out, but all right, let's get to the taste on this. I kind of rambled enough. Got real good. You taste that blue, and it kind of got a. I know it's kind of weird how what blue say like what, but that's kind of what it kind of got to feel. It kind of got like a bluish taste, and it kind of had that popsicle-ish taste to it. Like I don't know, really how to describe the popsicle taste, but apparently it is a flavor called like Monster. I just tried the orange dreamsicle. I mean, that's whatever, but it tastes really good. I'm trying to bake my head right now, but I probably had to hand it to Freedom Ice. It's just a smidge better tasting to me. Now, don't get me wrong, this is still a very good flavor. I would still rank those tastes at 8. I would give the effectiveness a 9. That's kind of cool. But, can't really see nothing. Really, like I said, it's real early in the morning this morning. Like I said, I fell asleep watching the football game, then I woke up and I had to get some chores done, and then decided to watch my phone. They say, no, man, it was 2 o'clock in the morning. You're like, well, I can't really go to sleep. By the time I would need to wake up, I'll hit my deep sleep, and I know I'll be late for work. So it's like you might as well just get up, crack one, then mess around with some stuff until it's time to go to work and go on and get on the grind. Maybe get to go to sleep a little early tonight when you get home. But definitely a real good flavor. It didn't. The reason right now she did one, if I had to make that slushy ice, like I had, man, that Freedom Ice, man. Oh man, if I had, I could have ate that with a spoon and ice. That was so good. Waiting on my freezer, kind of waiting on it to build up some more ice. Kind of had to get it all. I had too much. But this is definitely a really good flavor and all that for what I say. Like I said, it's kind of hard with these C4s. Kind of came off with their own brand. They came off with they did a couple like the pink Starburst, cherry Starburst, Skittles. Those are like their 3 main ones where they're actual based off of real flavor that you can compare it to, and they're really really good. They hit them spot on. Excuse me there. But then these off weird. The only one I had issue was like the strawberry watermelon, but all the rest of them they have tasted great. I had no issues with them and all that. So that's kind of all I got on this C4. Like I said, how you say it again? Frozen Bombsicle. I want to say the blue popsicle, but it's a frozen bombsicle. And it tastes pretty good. It's more like a blue popsicle to me. You want to kind of call it like that, but been really good. But I definitely get like 8 on the taste and a 9 on the energy level. And that's kind of all I got on this one here. Like I said, stay tuned. I'll be putting more content out. And like I said, please like, subscribe, and comment. And that's all I got on y'all. Have a good wonderful Monday morning.